Tonight I would love to introduce you with a great person I met long time back home in Ethiopia.
He wants me to sing.
And if this man didn't say yes for Jesus, we all wouldn't be here today. So I would like to invite over here Mr. Chuck Reinhold. And please welcome Chuck Reinhold over here. I want pray and one day to be here also. Welcome, Chuck. It was like, I think for me, by the time he came there, I used to be a part-time staff in one of international evangelical church, and you maybe said it. Yeah. Sorry. So, like in charge for youth ministry and Sunday night worship time. So him and his group came to that church to see how the youth meeting looks like. And so he saw me in the midst of 70 kids with my guitar dancing and jumping and singing. And so like say, oh, that's a Young Life person. So right after that meeting, he came and introduced me all, told me all about Young Life. That's how it begins, but it's a long time, I can't tell you right now, but a lot of process going. And then I was praying, he was pushing me. And I remember two verses very shortly. One of the verses, the fishing story, Peter, John, and James and John. And he said, like, in the beginning, they had never any fish. And then they caught a large number of fish. And then after that, even, like, they left everything and followed Jesus. And in the beginning, they never had. And then by the end, they never had. They just left and gave themselves for Jesus and follow him. And then that verse was really like something, a meaning for my life. And oh, this guy is trying to, draw me into their team and, show me what they're going to do. And the other time he invited me for coffee, we sat, and then he shared me the story from Old Testament. Israelis and Amalekites people used to fight in Moses, Aaron, and Hur was in the mountain, and Moses was lifting his hand. Whenever he lifted Israeli win. Whenever his hands down, the Amalekites win. So he said, like, you are like Moses, we need you in Young Life. So like that was a long process, but like I was praying, and finally my older sister saw a dream and said, like, I saw a beautiful house and some part of the house is broken. And I saw a white guy standing and saying, like, Moji, I need you. You're the only person can fix this part. And she said, like, you are running away from him. And she said, is your relationship with Jesus okay? Is there anything we can help you? And I understand the Lord clearly calling me in this place. So that day, I went to see Chuck. And Linda and Chuck was there. And I told them, like, I don't know how much money you're going to pay me, or I don't know what I'm going to do. But I know one thing, that God really called me in this place to do whatever he wanted me to do. So they prayed me, I joined the mission. Here's Chuck. Now, for 10 years, I'm having fun with kids. And I want to invite Free Salam to bless and to pray for him.
Let's pray. I'll pray in a part. እግዚአብሔር ሆይ እናመሰግንሃለን። ጌታ ሆይ ለቻክ እንዲሁም ለሊንዳ ስለሰጠኸው እግዚአብሔር ሆይ ጸጋ አቅም እናመሰግንሃለን። ጌታ ሆይ አንተን የሚታዘዝ ልብ ስለሰጠኸው አመሰግንሃለሁ። ጌታ ሆይ አንተን መታዘዝ ስለቻለ እግዚአብሔር ሆይ ሁሉን ጥሎ ወደ ኢትዮጵያ መምጣት እንዲችል ስለረዳኸው እግዚአብሔር ሆይ ደግሞ በኢየሱስ ክርስቶስ ስም በወሰደው ትንሹ ስቴፕ እግዚአብሔር ሆይ ደግሞ በጥፍ ስለባረከው አመሰግናለሁ። ጌታ ሆይ ቻክ ስለኖረው ስለ እያንዳንዱ ህይወት አመሰግናለሁ። ጌታ ሆይ ዲሳይፕል ስላረጋቸው ኢምፓክት ስላረጋቸው እግዚአብሔር ሆይ ሰዎች ሁሉ አመሰግናለሁ። ጌታ ሆይ ስላንተ ስለኖረው እያንዳንዱ ህይወት በኢየሱስ ክርስቶስ ስም አመሰግናለሁ። ጌታ ሆይ ደግሞ በኢየሱስ ክርስቶስ ስም ቻክን እንዲሁም ሊንዳን በፊት ይዤ እቀርባለሁ። በኢየሱስ ክርስቶስ ስም አንተ እንድትባረካቸው ዘራቸውን ዘርማን ዘራቸውን ሁሉ በኢየሱስ ክርስቶስ ስም አንተ እንድትባረክ እግዚአብሔር ሆይ የእሱ የሆነው በኢየሱስ ስም የተባረከ እንዲሆን ጌታ ሆይ በኢየሱስ ክርስቶስ ስም በመባረክ እንድትባረካቸው አስቀድማችሁ ጽድቁን መንግስቱን እሹ የሚያስፈልጋችሁ ይጨመርላችኋል ተብሎ እንደተጻፈ ለእሱና ለቤተሰቡ በኢየሱስ ክርስቶስ ስም አሁን በሚያስፈልጋቸው ሁሉ በኢየሱስ ስም አንተ ጌታ እንድትገናኛቸው ነው ጸልያለሁ። ጌታ ሆይ ይህን ስለምታደርግ አመሰግናለሁ። በጌታ በኢየሱስ ክርስቶስ ስም አሜን።
I don't quite know what to say, but I want to say something. And I'm so grateful and thankful. I'm thankful for all of you here because I know what you mean to so many people. And I'm grateful that Jesus is in your life and you're able to share him. I'm so thankful he came into my life my junior year in high school. I'll tell you, I was a bad kid. I'd probably be in prison right now if it wasn't the Lord coming into my life. I'm so grateful, thankful, and I have a wonderful wife. There's a wonderful granddaughter over there. Stand up and dance. Oh, no.
You also have 3 grandsons over there.
Hey, but thank you all. Really, it's so great to see you and know that Jesus is in your life, and that people being blessed by you. I know that. I'm so great. I'm so thankful for Young Life. I tell you, I was a total atheist. Sports was my God, and I went to a Young Life club because a football player invited me, and I just can't tell you how they loved having me there, like they did everybody. But they welcomed me at the door. I sat down and sang songs. The skit was funny. I gave a talk about Jesus. So what? And then they said, "Oh, Chuck, it's so great to see you." And they said, you know, the love of Christ is throughout Young Life, and I'm so grateful because I kept going. And one weekend camp, I asked the Lord Jesus Christ.
Amen.
Over my life. It's never been the same. I'm so thankful. The Lord took me to Ethiopia, took me to Prince George's County, gave me some, even in Mount Lebanon Presbyterian Church. I was a pastor for a while. But I'm so grateful. And I'm grateful for each one of you here because I know the difference that you're making in people's lives. And I know that the Lord is great in your life, and he loves you, and I know you love him.